The moment you're born, a battle begins. And this battle is between who you actually are versus who you can be potentially. What you're capable of doing now versus what you can do if you pushed and applied yourself. How much information can your brain hold? How fast can your brain process things? How fast can you run? How physically fit or athletic can you be? How many languages can you speak? How many skills can you have, and to what levels can you push these skills? This constantly becomes the battle of life. Now, there are some people who become aware of this battle and they take it head on earlier on in their lives. They try to push themselves, they become better people over a long period of time and die happy at who they have managed to become in this life. For most of us, however, the story is a sad one. Because we are either not aware of the need for us to become better people, or we are just too weak to embark and stay with this process of growth. And so we end up living our lives on an average level, just concerned with the basics of life without actually doing meaningful in this life or becoming the better versions of ourselves. To me, I think that's the biggest tragedy in the universe. I don't believe that the biggest tragedy is the loss of life, but actually the waste of life itself. Because, the universe gives us almost everything we need. It gives us the knowledge, the resources, the tools, pretty much everything we would need to become the best versions of ourselves. But most of us are only concerned with, I need to get good clothes so I can look cool, finding food, having sex and patching out kids. And we just die like that. Not really much difference between that kind of lifestyle and the animals, because that's what the animals are concerned with, just food and reproduction and so on and so forth. This process of growth that I'm talking about, in the process of building yourself to become a better version of the best version of yourself, comes with 4 dimensions. So you have the spiritual aspect, the physical aspect, you have the emotional aspect, as well as the intellectual aspect. Now, physically, nature takes care of the process. Like you don't need to do anything else to make your organs grow. Like your bones don't need your effort for them to grow. All you have to do is eat and drink, right? The rest takes care of itself. But for the other 3 disciplines, however, the story is very different because you need to play an active role. Like if you're not going to feed these categories of life, you are just going to stay like that. Or actually you're going to get worse because nothing stays in a constant state. That is a law of nature. You choose to lose what you choose not to use. Now, what does this mean? Well, it means on an individual level, you need to make a strong-willed commitment to push yourself to become the best version that you can be. That will definitely mean cutting off certain people from your life, definitely cutting off certain behaviors from your life, reading books, obviously, exercising, obviously, maybe watching documentaries, and just connecting with people who are also working fiercely to become the better versions of themselves over a long period of time, because then that becomes your inspiration cycle. People who can hold you accountable, people who can check on your progress, who can give you feedback. And one of the things that you can do is to actually follow this channel, the Soar to Infinity channel, because we are going to be bringing you content that is definitely going to inspire you to become a better version of yourselves on a daily basis. This content is in form of videos, articles, challenges that are going to be delivered through our website, the mobile application, and these social media platforms that you're seeing on the screen right now. So make sure you follow and like these channels so that you don't miss a thing that we are about to present to you. I assure you it's going to be a very promising and very challenging, but it's going to be a rewarding process in the end, because all we want to do is to become better people, better at what we are doing, so that we can become, people with value, people who can attract success in our lives, whether spiritually, whether emotionally, whether financially, whether career-wise, and any other dimension of life that you can speak of. In the next video, I'm going to be talking about what exactly is Soar to Infinity, so that you do not get it twisted. I'll go through the process, what we are doing, what we are bringing to you, and what you can expect to gain from following this channel. And until that time, peace.